8 p.m. I just finished hitting legs. It's a little different time than usual. I know I usually do my 4 a.m. cardio, or my 5 a.m. cardio, but my 4:25 wake up, you know, I've got to be up and in a few hours. It's been a good week, man. Honestly, it's been a good week. There's been so much work to get done, but I'm getting to the very end of my mastermind community that I'm creating for you guys. And today I was finishing up some programs this morning. I had some calls, and before I came to the gym, I was working on the last module of the mastermind community. And it's the first thing that y'all are going to be introduced to when you join, but it's the last thing that I'm working on because it's the most important, and I wanted to get all of the details in and then hone on the foundation, the core, which is your mindset. Everything that you do in this life stems from your mindset. And no one wants to say that your mindset is the biggest contributing factor to what you accomplish and to the goals that you achieve, because it's really hard to teach mindset and to lay out the foundation for mindset, because it sucks and it's hard and it takes repetitions. I explain it as an art because it's really something that you have to sculpt. You have to develop and create it. It's not just a one fix, one time solution. It's something that you have to work on, and you have to work on, and you have to work on. But I'm really driving home this point in the mastermind, showing you guys how to develop a winner's mindset, that resilient mindset that we need, that is the cornerstone of everything that we do. And you know, I'm sitting there and I'm going over the module, I'm making the presentation, and it was weighing on me. I needed to make a video. I don't usually make a video when I'm just training. I usually make a video when right after I'm doing cardio, but every single time I feel that tug on my heart, I'm like, I gotta put a video out to my guy. Then I sit down and I make this video, and I don't script anything. I try and just talk from the heart. That's why you see me like stutter and slip up, because these weren't premeditated. It was just a thought that I had, and I get on here and I want to provide value. And a big theme that I've seen this week in my comments is people get insecure. They can't take the fact that they feel criticism from me. And everyone wants to get in here and post on my comments all their sorry ass excuses to why they think I'm wrong, why they don't agree with me. Those motherfuckers, I'm not asking you to watch this video. I am not making this video for you, okay? If you want to make all the excuses in the world because the fact that I wake up at 4:25 every morning makes you uncomfortable and makes you feel all insecure, this video is not for you. Get off this channel. I'm not telling you you have to watch this video. You know who I'm making this for? I'm making this for the ones of you that try every single day and you get knocked down, but you get back up and you try again, and no matter how many times you fucking lose, you continue pushing, and you think to yourself, I'm not gonna quit no matter what. That's why you keep coming back to these videos, because I'm walking the path with you. I'm ahead of you guys, but I'm bringing you with me. I am teaching you everything that I had to go through when I had no one to guide me. So those of you that want to sit in my comments and be like, oh, it's not healthy to wake up at 4:25. You have to have balance. If you want to be average, this is not for you. Go live a mediocre life. Don't accomplish anything. Don't inspire anyone. Be normal. Fall in line. That is okay. But this video is not for you. My mastermind, my coaching is not for you. That's what I tell 50-60% of the people that get on my calls. Sorry, bro, this is not for you. If someone misses a call, this is not for you, because you already showed me you can't even get on a fucking call on time. When I see people that come in ready to learn, ready to accept the knowledge that I have to give them, and ready to let me set them on course, they conquer and they get it done. That's what happens when you join the mastermind and you start from the first module and you read through your journey, what's going to take place, and you complete it. It is built out like a game. As you level up and go through the modules, you will physically level up in your life. It teaches you how to take action towards transcendence of self. We have to become the highest version of being that we possibly can be if we want to impact others. Okay? It's not the how, it's the who. First, you have to become the man that can accomplish your dreams and accomplish your goals. It starts with action, but once you have conquered, action is the only one that you guys can master. It takes the rest of your life to focus on energy and thought mastery. Because no matter what, we will be working on that for the rest of our lives. But first you have to master action. And it is mastered through your mindset, habits, nutrition, and training. Once you've mastered the action, you can then teach others to master the physical version of themselves, so that they even have the capacity to master the thought and energy version of themselves. I still have negative thoughts. I still go into low frequency vibrations and in low frequency states, but I have mastered the action so I can instantly pull myself out of it. The reason you guys struggle and you go backwards and keep going backwards is because as soon as you have a little bit of progress, you get a test, okay? You get a test. And once you go into a low frequency state, something bad happens to you. You start thinking, why is this happening to me? Instead of, this is happening for me. Tests come at you to see if you have learned from your mistakes and you're ready to level up. But the reason you stay on the same level year after year, month after month, is because every time you get a test, you have not mastered your action. So you fall into a low frequency state and you don't have the process to elevate past it. Every single time that something negative, when I go negative, I wake up negative. And when I used to wake up negative, I would spiral. I would instantly start drifting. I'm looking for that next dopamine hit so that I can make myself feel better. Because I had no process. Now, as soon as I go negative, boom, stick to my process. Boom, cardio. I prove to myself in the gym. Boom, training. That I am that motherfucker. And I instantly elevate above any problem that can be thrown at me. And every single time, without a doubt, it almost ends up being a better situation because that inconvenience or that problem happened to me. Doesn't matter what life throws at you. If you understand how to transmute it into a lesson and into a positive circumstance, you will become unstoppable in this life. But you have to develop the mindset that allows you to adhere to your process. You have to develop the mindset that allows you to continue to push no matter what your physical body feels like. You have to develop the physique that proves to your mind, I set out to do this shit and I did it. You have to hold yourself accountable every day with your nutrition because it keeps you in a high frequency state. It keeps you accountable, which also keeps your physique looking good, which reinforces your good mindset to continue to build high frequency thoughts and high frequency habits that keep you operating on the highest vibration. You become an infection to others in the greatest way possible. They feed off of your positive energy. You radiate nothing but energy that is immaculate. It is a source that others can feed off of. But you're too fucking busy feeling sorry for yourself, not setting up a process, and scrolling on YouTube to watch the next self-improvement video and not taking actions. You guys should be taking notes. I'm giving you guys game. I used to watch hundreds of YouTube videos and take notes. I would put it into action. If you read a book, if you consume a piece of content and you are not writing it down and implementing it, it is pointless. It is a waste of time. If you're not going to implement these things that I told you, I would rather you turn off your phone right now, click out of that browser, go outside, and just sit. Sit on the ground, look up at the sky and reflect on what you have accomplished. Reflect on where it all went wrong. Develop a plan, put it in place. This is why I have created the mastermind for you guys, so you have a community. We can all compete together. I'm posting my morning push-ups in there. There's a leaderboard, bench, squat, deadlift. We're all competing. As you complete new levels of the course, your ranking goes up. You become a higher status individual inside of the Aggression Fitness Mastermind, and we are all there. It is a brotherhood. It is a brotherhood. If you need a process, click the link in my description so that you can register when it launches, because I want to help you guys. I want to help you guys, okay? I've spent hundreds of hours accumulating this because I understand not everyone can get on my coaching. It's very rigorous and it is expensive, so I've created an opportunity for you guys to join and level up. But I want to give you guys as much game possible through these YouTube videos so that you can level up. I'm not walking this path alone. You guys hold me accountable. Everything I do, it is for you guys. When I give another rep, it is for you guys. When I go longer on the cardio, even when I feel like I'm about to pass out, it is for you guys. Every time I want to skip a meal, every time I want to skip a wake up, the reason I cannot lose is because I have you guys. And I have to hold myself to the highest standard so that you guys can elevate to the next level, And I can continue to guide you. That is what gets me going. That is what I'm passionate about. Today's episode is going to be short, but I had to come on here and tell you guys how much it means to me to see you guys sending me your morning push-ups, sending me your stories, sending me in the DM, showing me that you're getting better. It brings me so much joy when I do onboard a client because they're 100,000% committed and I just see them start to level up instantly. Shooting me messages, dude, this is the greatest workout, this is the greatest split I've ever had, I've never felt like this in my life. I love to see that shit. It makes me so fulfilled to see that shit, and I want to keep doing it for the rest of my life. I want to level others up. I want to be the man that I did not have. I talk about that in my program, becoming the source that you seek for others. There's way too many men in this world that don't hold themselves accountable. They don't have a plan and they drift through life. That's why you see 40-year-old Starbucks workers, 40-year-old Jersey Mike's workers, because they never implemented a plan and they never humbled themselves to take advice from others. They always wanted to live in pleasure. This comment today, he was like, it's bad for you that you take cold showers. You're putting your body under stress. What the fuck? Bro, dead ass. I literally responded and I was like, this is the hardest I've laughed. I genuinely started laughing. Do you think our bodies are supposed to sit in comfort all day long? I do not have a spleen, okay? I can get sick very easily. That is why I started working out. I had a bike accident. My handlebar went through my stomach. I got 21 staples. I lost about 35 pounds in the span of 2 weeks. I could barely walk for like a month, and I couldn't work out or anything for like 8 months. And I promised myself when I was able to use my body again that I was going to become the baddest motherfucker that anyone had ever seen. I squatted till I was crying. I did 50, 100, 200 pull-ups a day before I got in the gym, and then I started to learn, and I just indulged. I obsessed in everything that had to do with the body because I never wanted to go through the pain that I was going through again. And I went down the road of drugs. I went down the road of instant gratification. I've done everything in the book, and it's all hopeless. It is all vanity. The only way that you can truly become who you were put on this earth to be and not wake up every day feeling unfulfilled and hopeless is to push yourself. Put your body under stress. My point about saying I don't have a spleen, I can get sick very easily. If I get a cold, it lasts for like 4 weeks. There's some viruses that if I get them, I will literally die within 48 hours. I still wake up at 4:25. I take cold showers. I go outside when it's 10 degrees and I do my push-ups and I don't miss. And I feel the best I've felt in my life. I've woke up at 4:25 every single day. You can go back and look on my Instagram story. It only allows me to do 100 days. There's not a day where I have missed. This is not some 2-week spurt that I'm just doing. This is my life. Okay? All you guys, you wake up at 5 a.m. for a week and you're like, oh, this is not sustainable. Yes, it is. You do not have to wake up at my time, but set a time that is uncomfortable because it is the hardest thing in the world for me to wake up early, and that's why I do it. The thought of getting in freezing cold water in the morning makes me want to throw up, and that is why I do it. And every single day, I get better. I level up because I push myself. And my big theme that I want you guys to know is it does not get easier. The task does not get easier. It's going to suck and you have to do it. And it's going to suck and you have to do it. And it's going to suck and you have to do it. But your mind will become more resilient when you have put the things and the processes in place that create a resilient winner's mindset. And when you have done that, your capacity to overcome becomes greater. And when your capacity becomes greater, more times than not, you will push yourself through the uncomfortable thing. And eventually, your brain will realize that you have a greater sense of confidence and a greater boost in energy and dopamine and feeling of self-esteem and feeling of accomplishment from going through the shitty, sucky thing than you do giving in to your inner bitch and not taking the cold shower, and not waking up, and not doing the work that you know you need to do, and not going to the gym. That is why you feel like shit every single night, because we were not made to not be stressed. You are supposed to be stressed. You are supposed to undergo rigorous training and push yourself every single day. But we've been raised in a society where everyone's like, oh, if you feel bad, take a day off. If you feel bad, take a day off. What the fuck kind of mentality is that, bro? It's because everything is handed to you. There's literally people out now that just want the government to provide for them just because they're alive. That is some bullshit. You provide for you. You are a man. You provide for you. No one takes care of you except yourself. We are meant to be a tribe and push each other. And our world has gone away from that. And that is what I've dedicated myself every day for the last few months to creating in this mastermind. I can't wait to bring it to you guys because we're going to have tens and hundreds of people leveling up. I've already got some of my top clients in there killing it. We're posting every day. Push-ups. We're communicating. We're masterminding. We are holding each other accountable. And once all you guys get in there, once all you guys join, it's over. We're creating a revolution. We refuse to back down. We refuse to lose because the winner thinks to himself, I will do what is required. I won't just do what I think is required. I will do what is required to make failing impossible. And if you never quit, you can never fail. Don't give up. Continue to push. Continue to develop your mindset every day. Put yourself through the hard tasks. Go through the shit. And you will transcend into the greatest motherfucker. You will accomplish more than you ever imagined. Once you have put in the time and made the sacrifices, you will become the highest version of yourself, and you will continue to grow, and you will continue to live in a state of constant gratitude and constant creation instead of consumption. As soon as you transcend past that consumer mindset where you're just eating, scrolling, watching all fucking day, and you start to create, you start to put pieces of your soul into things on this earth, you're training your physique, your mindset. You will start to transcend into someone that you never thought that you could be. I love you guys with all my heart. All my heart. I can't wait to see what everyone starts doing in this mastermind. And, you know, absolutely stoked the clients that I took on this weekend for my elite one-on-one coaching. They are just killing it already. I'm getting texts on WhatsApp all the time. Dude, this is the greatest workout ever. They're sending me their pump pics. I'm creating some killers, and it is so fulfilling. It is the greatest thing ever. I'm gonna keep making these YouTube videos, and I'm gonna keep giving you guys what I needed, and I'm gonna keep putting out what my heart desires to give you guys. I love all you guys. As always, in a world full of pussies, stay aggressive.